It is a peanut butter party. This peanut butter is what you buy after you've gotten a raise. This peanut butter is what you impress your crush with. And this peanut butter is the type you put on a sandwich and then you eat that sandwich with your pinky up. Hey everybody, my name is Leah Nobel. I am a singer-songwriter who has recently started to make some different types of content here on YouTube, which brings us to today's video. My Instagram followers actually chose the topic of this video this week. I will be taste testing and rating peanut butters, but not just any peanut butter. Okay, we're talking fancy peanut butter. We're talking bougie peanut butter. We're talking riche, bish peanut butter. I know that these peanut butters are not accessible and affordable for the everyday. That's not the point. The point is, I want you to know what peanut butter to splurge on for a special occasion when you want to spend those peanut butter coins. If you know what I mean. So first things first, let's get down to the rules. I already owned these 3 peanut butters. This one's actually pretty much empty, so we'll have to scrape the bottom. But I did go to the grocery store to pick up these 2, and I will take you along with me briefly to the grocery store.
Safety first. It's hot.
All right, let me introduce you to our lineup for today's competition.
Alright, in the number 1 spot we have Santa Cruz Creamy Peanut Butter. Number 2, Big Spoon Wildflower Honey. Number 3, Earth Balance Coconut. Number 4, RX Nut Butters Honey Cinnamon Peanut Butter. And number 5, CB's Nuts.
I am ready for tasting. I have my clean individual 5 spoons. Each peanut butter is labeled. I have my official scorecard here. I will be judging each peanut butter in 3 categories: smell, taste, and texture. And also bonus points if it's easy to handle, like not too of an oily stir, not too sticky. And if the packaging is cute, you might get a bonus point. And after all the taste testing, I will add up the scores in each category to determine the winning peanut butter and the runner-up. I have my fresh spoons. I have stretched. I have deep breathed. I have done squats. I am ready to taste. Peanut butter number 1 is made by the brand Santa Cruz Organic. It is no stir, creamy, dark roasted peanut butter. Okay. First category is smell. The notes I'm getting off the bat are coffee, burnt sugar, and campfire. The smell is nice, but it really does smell like coffee, which is interesting. I give it a 7 for smell. We're on a scale of 1 to 10 here. Okay, let's assess texture. It's creamy peanut butter. So what is this? So it's exceptionally smooth, buttery, velvety. There isn't like one fleck of crunch in there. So if you're a creamy peanut butter person, I think you would really like this. I personally prefer like some sort of texture in there. I like it when it has a little charm. Let's take a taste. It's a really nice blend of salty, savory, fatty. It's not too sweet. This doesn't scream splurge and indulgence. This is maybe a couple steps up from like Skippy or Jif. For texture, I give it an 8, and for taste, I give it a 5. It gets 1 bonus point for easy stirring and no oil management. I desperately desperately need some water. One moment. On to peanut butter number 2. This peanut butter is made by a company called Big Spoon Roasters, and the type of peanut butter is wildflower, honey, and sea salt, handcrafted nut butter. So I ordered this actually online, and I also ordered this peanut butter pecan butter mixture that was honestly just out of this world good. As you can see, I've eaten a lot of this already. This has really nice ingredients. It doesn't use palm oil. It was very expensive. I think it was like $9 or something. And then I had to pay for shipping, which was also expensive. I honestly can't really believe that I spent that much money on peanut butter. I did feel some shame. It reminds me of the nuts smell when you toast them in the oven. And by nuts, I mean peanuts. It also has a bit of a butterscotch sort of smell to it. It's not overpowering, it's subtle, but it smells very nice. For scent, I think I'm gonna give it 8. This peanut butter does have some oil separation, not excessive, but you do have to stir it. I would actually describe it as more crystally than crunchy. The texture is supremely satisfying. Oh yeah. That's very nice. Taste-wise, I feel like you can really taste the superb ingredients. It is maybe a little sweeter than this one. Kind of reminds me of like if a woodsy campfire had a baby with one of those Lance's cheddar peanut butter crackers. And I really do mean that in the best possible way. For taste, I'm gonna go with a 9. Texture, a 7. For bonus points, I'm gonna give it 2 bonus. I am gonna give it 2 bonus points for how cute the packaging is. And that is our Big Spoon Roasters peanut butter. On to peanut butter number 3. Peanut butter number 3 is by a company called Earth Balance. This is a creamy peanut butter, and they're calling it a peanut and coconut oil spread. What's the difference between a spread and peanut butter? We'll find out. Yeah, this is pretty much gone. So we're gonna be scraping from the bottom of the barrel. Oh, you know what it smells like? Very sweet Bath and Body Works spray, like cupcake scented body spray or candle or roll-on glitter that I maybe wore when I was 12. It's a little intense, to be honest with you. I love coconut. This doesn't smell like coconut. Moving on to texture. Very creamy. Like the Santa Cruz, there's not an ounce of grit in there. It's very smooth. It's like if you ate lotion or body cream. Why do I keep going back to that? There's a reason why this peanut butter has been barreled through. Taste-wise, this is bomb. Even if you don't like coconut, I think you would like this. This is a dessert more than it is a peanut butter. Kind of butterscotchy, roasted marshmallow essence to it. Yeah, this is indulgent and good. Sorry, I got behind on my rating. For smell, it did slap me in the face a little bit, and I'm not sure if that was in the best way. So I'm gonna give it a 5. For texture, this is a true creamy. So I think a good average score for that would be 7. And taste, it's really good. I'm gonna give it an 8. Does not get any bonus points for the packaging, and I'm just gonna leave it at no bonus points. Moving on, folks. Our next peanut butter is by a company called RX. They make RX bars and nut butters. RX nut butter. So this is a protein peanut butter. It has 1 egg white, 27 peanuts, a half of a date, and no BS. Yeah, I could get down with no BS. All right, this is a brand new jar. So it has a protective seal. I see an extreme amount of liquid. Yeah, this sets off an alarm for me because I'm lazy. So one of my least favorite pastimes or activities ever is stirring oil into peanut butter, and there is a ton of oil on the top of this peanut butter. Yeah, and the peanut butter below it is a brick. This is...
Oh dear.
The points in my mind are just plummeting, honestly, right now. I don't like this. All right, let's smell it. Smell is not good. It smells like soapy oil. I'm not into that, so that gets a 2. Texture. So I really did not get this stirred properly because I feel like this is gonna take me like a year. So I'm just gonna go off of what I'm able to pull here. The texture is like if a peanut and cement had a baby. Albeit I didn't really stir this properly, and I think the texture could be better. I think you would honestly need to put this in a bath of warm water. I don't have time for that. And
No one has time for that.
so, yeah. Texture, I'm gonna go with 4. The taste is nice. I really like the cinnamon notes. It's very warm and toasty. Kind of reminds me of if you dip like a cinnamon Teddy Graham into peanut butter, which is nice. So I'm gonna give it a 8 for taste, but unfortunately, this is not a winner for me. This peanut butter is very misleading. I liked that it said no BS, but honestly, there's a lot of BS here. Moving on to peanut butter number 5. So this is a peanut butter that I have never had before. I just bought it at the store. It was outrageously expensive. I think it was like $10 or $12.
Yikes.
It's called CB's Nuts, and it is 1 ingredient peanut butter. And it says it's cremunchy, the perfect place between creamy and crunchy. Well, I like that. That is my ideal place. So let's assess the scent. It doesn't really smell like anything. It is like a very watered down version of peanut. I don't even know what to give this because this isn't saying much. I guess I'll give it a 5 for smell because it's pretty neutral. Let's assess the texture. This is really my dream collab here. They're right, it is the perfect blend of creamy and crunchy. So this is 1 ingredient peanut butter. All that's in it is peanuts. So taste-wise, it's not sweet and it's not that salty. It's really good. It tastes very healthy. I think this would be the perfect peanut butter to bake with or include in like a peanut dressing because it's just peanuts. So it's just this really nice, rich flavor without being too sweet or too salty. For the CB nuts, for taste, texture, okay, definitely gets 2 points in the bonus category because although there was some oil separation, it was easy to stir. The packaging is really nice, cute. Texture-wise, I loved the texture. I'm gonna give it an 8 for texture. Taste-wise, I mean, it's just peanuts. So for what it is, it was great, but I think it was a little basic. So I'm gonna give it a 6. All right, I have all my scores recorded and it's time for the grand total. The scores are in. Let's do a drum roll. Today's winner is a peanut butter that, although it's very pricey, it just really checks every box. It has adorable packaging, it's got great ingredients, it's got delicious texture, the smell is nice, and the taste is delicious. The winner of today's Bougie Peanut Butter Taste Test and Rating Competition, Big Spoon Roasters Wildflower Honey and Sea Salt Peanut Butter. You did it! I'm so proud of you. Folks, it's definitely a splurge. I don't actually know if retailers sell this. I'm sure they do, but I bought it online, so you have to deal with that inconvenience and the price, but it really is a luxury peanut butter. And if you're gonna spend those PB coins, I recommend spending it on this. My runner-up was actually a tie, and it was a tie between the Santa Cruz Organic and the CB nuts. Alright kids, that about wraps up today's video of taste testing your bougie, your fancy peanut butters, so when you want to go out and splurge, you know what to buy. I hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, please give it a thumbs up, and if you like this type of content and want to see more of it, please leave a comment below, and don't forget to subscribe if you're not already. I will see you next week in the next video. Bye!